Man, the more I find out about what happened to Mael and what Galthar did to him, I honestly feel really bad right now for Mael. I do, because what he is going through in this chapter, I wouldn't want to wish that on anyone. That seems like absolute living hell, because it's effectively like this man has been trapped within his own body for 3,000 plus years. Imagine that. Imagine if you were literally trapped within your body, not being able to really control your own actions, speak out and say what's really going on for 3,000 years. That's a scary thought. And that is what effectively happened to Mael, and why he's just having some form of breakdown in this chapter. And we come to find out now that he apparently was aware of everything. Or it's implied at the very least that he was aware from start to finish on what was going on. For instance, Mael, even though his memories were rewritten, and everybody saw him as Estarossa, and he was going along with the persona Estarossa, within the body, you had it to where Mael was locked up, and he was watching everything. He couldn't do anything whatsoever. He thought it was just a long nightmare. And that right there is just sad. And this man going through all of that for so many years. Oh, that's crazy to think that someone like Estarossa, that many called a scumbag, was heinous and all of that, just straight savage, turned out to be one of the characters that honestly I pity. I feel bad for, and I want the man to, be able to have somewhat of a good life. Normally, I'm one of those individuals that don't want to see a villain redeemed, especially someone that could potentially be the main big bad, like the in-game villain. But now seeing the information that we got from, the flashback of Mael's, I think I want this man to be redeemed. I don't want him to be killed off. I think, honestly, it would be a very sad ending for the man if he was just to get killed, because, this man, he's the greatest victim in this entire Holy War. The poor man has done so much heinous crap, not willingly whatsoever. Let's look at his past, his flashback. Obviously, he's still envious of Rudisill and all that. Obviously, he wants to be with Elizabeth. We know this. That is still there. That has not changed with his character whatsoever, regardless if he gained back his true persona. The point still stands, though, is that he is still someone that felt like he was inferior. He is someone that wants Elizabeth, and he also looked down upon the Demon Clan. He wanted all the Demon Clan to basically die, and he was constantly hunting them down. And we saw through Estarossa that he looked down upon the Goddess Clan. And so when you think about the situation, everything has been reversed around, just flipped. And now, after, constantly killing so many demons, and then now, when he became Estarossa, and he was killing a bunch of Goddess Clan members, he basically was doing both sides. He was killing both sides off. And for a fact that's going to mess with your mind, because he saw the Demon Clan for 3,000 years. He was imprisoned in a cell for 3,000 years with people he hates. He was calling someone he hated father. And he was calling other individuals that, he was related with brother. So you've got to imagine how he feels. But spending time with him for so long, most likely he might have grown some form of bond with him. Even if he loathes what has happened to him and he is upset and he feels betrayed, at the same time, I feel like a situation we have going on here is that Estarossa, or Mael, he is not going to forget about the times he did spend with the Demon Clan. He's got to see both sides. I don't think he's ever going to be able to go back to being a proper Archangel. I think the effective term for him, like I've been saying, he's a fallen angel. He is someone that will never be able to step back up and join the Goddess Clan's ranks, or even the Demon Clan's ranks, because of what he has seen. He has been on both sides. He knows how both sides are. He knows how they act. He knows where they're good and bad at. And so I feel like he is the one that honestly knows both sides the best. He knows how they operate, and I could definitely see him becoming the big bad because of this situation. Speaking of the situation of, Mael, what he's going through, I don't know how many of you noticed this, but at the end of the chapter, the final panel at the bottom of the page, you noticed Estarossa's eyes are different from each other. And what this implies, from what I'm assuming, is that he is still kind of part demon. Now, we know he's 100% goddess, yes, but I'm talking about the commandments are still within him, because he has one demon eye and one goddess eye, which implies that he is not, in proper harmony, balance right now. And because of that, he still has those 3 commandments within his body, and he has the power of that, and if he gains back his grace from Escanor, he's gonna get even stronger. He's gonna be a legit savage. So yeah, that's where it looks like Nakaba-sensei is trying to build it up, especially with that final sequence, is that him getting rid of Galther is not going to satisfy him whatsoever. Even if he was to kill Galther, that is not going to be enough to satisfy whatever he wants to do. I don't know if he's willing to kill off the Goddess Clan or not, but I do feel like he's going to have a very different opinion on both sides after seeing everything. I mean, getting to see from different perspectives on, how the war really went. And I think the man is probably going to come up with a decision to probably just end the war in a different way that Galther never thought of, or nobody really ever thought of. But the poor man, though, I just can't help but feel very sorry for him because of everything he had to deal with. But yeah, that's pretty much the chapter. Mael is the biggest victim. So much hell he had to go through just to be able to finally wake up once again. I just like, man, that's crazy. I've never seen something like that kind of done in a manga. And it really kind of goes to show how OP OG Galther was. Like, how he was able to manipulate everybody's memories just to do something like this. It's rather impressive. He literally rewrote reality in a way just to be able to end the Holy War. Scary powerful. It really makes me wonder what, Galther is actually capable of if, he really starts training or using his abilities. I'm very curious about that. Oh yeah, one last thing I want to mention before I end this video, though. If you look very closely while Mael is flying and all that, you can see the girl to the side of him is actually looking at him and watching him, which I think Nakaba-sensei is trying to imply that girl might have romantic feelings for Mael. So I feel like that was some form of build-up to that. I could be wrong, but I just want to take a few moments to mention that before I end this video. But anyways, with that being said, I'm going to end this video right here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How'd you feel about this chapter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Please be honest in the comments below. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you want to get notified for whenever I upload a video, please click the bell icon down below, because for some reason, even if you click, the subscribe button, you don't always get notified. So if you want to get notified, click the bell icon. And with that, I love you guys. Chibi out.